In this day and age, we've probably all been duped by someone on the internet in one way or another. Whether you've been catfished or found someone who's embellished on some details or used old photos, the internet can sure allow you to fall in love with someone, or even just the idea of someone. And that holds true even if you might be paying them. Just how far would you go? John, what are you doing over there?
Oh my God, thank you so much, Bobby. That means so much. No, Antonio, if you want to see that part of my body, you're going to have to tip a little bigger than that. Whoopee!
I don't know who invented queso, but it is dang delicious.
Well, I would venture to say it was a someone who had a dairy cow, and after the invention of cheese, and they decided to eat the cheese hot.
I mean, I guess it's a every society has come up with like a melted cheese dish, you know, fondue, queso, you know. It's just a slight differentiation.
Poutine,
yeah.
I heard that there is a place, I think it's in Mount Pleasant, that has really good poutine.
I thought poutine was fries with gravy.
And cheese curds.
Oh, I didn't realize that part of it.
Well, you're missing out.
Clearly. It's all like all the greatest things.
Yes. Gravy, cheese, french fries. That is truly the greatest dish that has been created.
Yeah, I agree. Heaven.
Welcome to Talk Murder to Me. My name is John. I put all my sources, photos, and videos on talkmurder.com. This is episode 259.
Whoop, whoop.
This is a story about how women ruin the lives of men.
Wow.
Okay.
That's quite the statement there, John.
It's a blanket statement.
Most of you listeners are men, so I could say whatever I want about this, but
I would say most of your listeners are female, but you can still say whatever you want about it.
You are entitled to your opinion.
But if it wasn't for a female, there wouldn't be 3 people dead.
Okay. So this is one where you're saying it's the women's fault?
A femme fatale.
Tonight we are going to 2112 Sultan Circle, Choluto, Florida. This is the house right here.
Oh.
Nice.
Interesting.
It was just sold.
It almost reminds me of the American Horror Story murder house, except that
How many people you think were slayed here? 1 right here in the kitchen. Actually, 2 right here in the kitchen. 1 was right here in the doorway.
All right, so we know more than 2.
And then 1 right here in the beautiful office.
Okay, so we know 3. 4 people.
I was going to say 7. I like the layout of the house.
Cash offers only.
Oh.
Looking for your dream home that's fucking definitely haunted. You got 3
Yikes.
fucking people dead in that house with your full privacy, basically away from anywhere where anyone can hear you scream.
You know, that's one thing that I should have asked, but I didn't about my home. I mean, it looks like a nice house, but I would not buy it.
This house needs some TLC with some paint and floorings and maybe mopping up some blood. The roof is 2 years old. The master bedroom is down? What?
Meaning downstairs.
Oh. It could be your next dream home or your next flip.
For $100,000 profit.
They're saying cash offers only because they want to get someone's money and then get the fuck out before they're like, wait, someone died here? Wait, 3 people died here? Whoa, that's crazy. I can't believe this home sold for $450,000.
Yeah, that's a lot. 3,100 square feet? Wow.
For a freaking murder house. Holy shit.
I mean, it's a nice house.
I would say that's pretty accurate or a little low for that. I mean, well, I don't know how prices in Florida are, but I feel like
for a murder house, a triple murder in this house.
If it wasn't a murder house,
They should give this shit away for fucking free. Who's going to buy this?
Somebody
Someone.
did. Says it's sold.
$142.
Oh man, can you imagine there's somebody listening to this who's like, oh my God, I bought this house.
Is there a website for like murder real estate?
Good question. I don't know.
Here's some neighboring properties right here, and they go for a lot higher. We're talking about $880,000.
Whoa.
And it comes with your own landscaper. I'm surprised they don't actually say. It's kind of crazy that if I typed in this address and nothing comes out about this triple murder
Incident, gun violence. There you go.
that happened not even 3 years ago. And you see it's all drowned out by these real estate sites. Triple homicide in this house, ladies and gentlemen. A triple homicide right here in this beautiful house.
It's a shame. It is a very beautiful house.
Why don't you live in it, Jen?
Because I don't buy houses that look like the American Horror Story murder house.
They should tear this shit down.
You put a brick face on that and it'll look just like it.
It'd be a great haunted house.
It probably is.
70 days on the market it sold.
That's nothing for a murder house.
It's 20% more expensive than nearby properties. What the fuck? Did they even tell them what happened here?
Well, I don't think that you have to tell them unless they ask.
I think you're right. Yeah.
But if you ask, they have to disclose.
I feel like they could be like, no one's died here, right? And the real estate agent's like, yeah, just a couple people. 3 people, ladies and gentlemen. 3 people were brutally murdered in this house not even 3 years ago. Their spirits are still floating around. There's no way they're out of the house by now. 3 fucking people. Dead.
I mean, it's not even very updated inside.
No.
Now let's look at the same house right quick, but more murdery.
Okay. You mean like more blood on the floors, the walls, and
Let's
furniture.
try to compare the homes.
Okay.
This is someone's Google Drive of a bunch of fucking murders. Whoa! I never seen these pictures. Wow, this is going to give a pretty fucking accurate description of exactly what we're talking about. I'll put all these photos on talkmurder.com. Unedited. But fuck, I don't even have to tell you guys the murder. We're just going to see them right here.
Oh.
All of them. Every one of them, you're going to look at it. All right, so let's start with the kitchen.
Okay.
Let's see if we can tell.
I feel like I'm about to watch like House Hunters International.
Yeah.
But
murder.
yeah.
I wonder how that show...
This is the lovely kitchen.
Yeah.
It is. I like the island.
Okay, well, let's see if you can tell if this is the same house or not. Go to talkmurder.com. I'll put side-by-side photos. I want to see if you guys can tell. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, you know, if they're even the right ones or whatever. But let's see. So that's the kitchen there, and this is the kitchen here. Does it look like the same one?
Oh, you can tell it's the same house. That's for dang sure.
Oh my God, that's a lot of blood. Like a lot of blood.
Okay, let's go on through the house here. There's some more of the kitchen. Yeah, that kind of looks like it.
Oh, yeah.
So would you still buy this house?
I mean, I never said I was going to buy the house.
Oh, you can see some feet.
That's some feet right there. There are some feet. This is the first time I'm seeing these photos, actually. I didn't know they were available.
Oh, bullet.
Well, we know... Oh, there's a dead body right there. Where's that at?
In the kitchen.
By the doorway.
Yeah, so right here by the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the... backed up right to the door.
I don't like this. Oh.
Oh, that is
He's got a gun in his holster.
That is the actual dead person.
I'm not looking at it.
I'm glad we're not doing this one live.
I think it's interesting that he has this person
look at
dead
all
has
that
a gun
blood.
in his holster.
Like it's black. Like
yeah.
Is that blood?
I don't.
Yeah, that's blood.
Man, it's just so much.
Yeah. Oh, lunchbox.
Peanut butter and jelly.
So that is the same fucking kitchen. You see there's where the bullet hit the cabinet.
And even replace the cabinets before they sold
They did
the
a good
house.
job cleaning it. Now, this is the office. Let's see if I can go find the office here. Another murder happened here. I think this is the office. This is no, maybe not.
It could be
No.
the other side of it.
Yeah, like the door leading to the kitchen. It doesn't give us other pictures. That's upstairs. That's downstairs.
Oh, that could be it.
Well,
It could just be
Yeah.
showing the opposite wall.
yeah.
Okay, so this is the office, the lovely office, and you don't mind, what's in the office. Just say if you would want to buy this house. Can you see anything over there?
Oh, yeah, there's a body.
Oh,
see,
hunched over in the seat.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh.
That's definitely a body.
Oh.
There's a wine glass there at the table, and there's a woman hunched over.
Oh, I do my work.
Hunched over with the wine glass?
Yeah.
Other than that, it's a pretty nice home. You can see their Gator fans.
Oh.
Oh, look at all that blood. Eek. So you can obviously see she was shot in the head.
While working. Like her hands are on the keyboard.
Yeah, she was the first one
She
dead.
looks young.
So who would do this, man? It's terrible.
Family member?
Gotta be.
Man, can you imagine walking in there if you were like the detective? Just walking in there and seeing like the dead bodies.
That's a hard job, man.
No.
I mean, just laying on the floor.
No. That's like one reason why I will not become a cop.
There's supposed to be one more body. I'm trying to find it. Oh my God. Can you imagine just like the feet are just laying on the floor? That's fucking crazy.
Mm.
Oh, this is the body.
Oh.
Oh. So what you're looking at now is a man. That is Cody Amato. And I'll put all these photos on talkmore.com, but
He is like hunched over in the workout room.
that's Cody Amato. He was shot below the eye, and he's in the doorway between the home gym and the garage. Now, what's he wearing?
It looks like scrubs.
So he's a nurse, or he was a nurse.
Was he?
Yeah, and that's why he's wearing scrubs. A handgun was lying feet away from his body. So let's see if we can find the handgun. I don't know if there's a good picture.
There it is.
Where?
Left hand by the but nope. Right under the green
Oh,
shoes.
yeah, I see it.
Oh, yeah. Good catch, Jen.
It's like a Where's Waldo type of thing. Yeah, so obviously what it looks like is he shot his entire family.
but
That's
was
what it looks like.
That gun is awfully far away from him and for him to shoot himself like that.
Well, he shot himself and then dropped the gun, obviously.
But don't you think that's far away?
I don't know. I'm not a forensic investigator. You tell me.
I don't know. It looks far away.
I would agree with that.
It looks pretty planted to me. I don't think it would be like straight perpendicular like that.
Exactly.
You would think if you're going to shoot yourself, the gun is right next to you.
Yeah. Or like still in your hand.
Right.
Or within the reach of your hand, and your hand being like...
All right, so
Maybe we're making a conspiracy where there's not a conspiracy, but...
I'll put those photos on talkmore.com. There's a bunch of death photos. You have 61-year-old Margaret Amato. She was known for two things: loving her family and treating neglected horses. Now, she wasn't a horse trainer by design. She actually adopted a horse that came into the yard, that kept coming into the yard, and it was a hungry horse. And she took it down to the stable, and then every day she would ride her bike down to the stable, which was a few miles, and train the horse for about 10 years. So that was her passion in life, was training horses, and she got really good at it. You also have Chad Amato. That was the father. He was dead. He was dead in the kitchen, shot twice in the head. He was wearing a holster, and it still had a handgun inside the holster.
Yeah.
Which would make you think that they knew the assailant and wasn't expecting that type
Yeah, but
of
why would
attack.
you be wearing a holster with a gun inside your own house?
Because it's Florida?
That's a good point.
What the fuck does that mean?
I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
need any further explanation. It's Florida.
You just
there's a bunch of-
Maybe he just got home and hadn't had a chance to take his gun off yet.
Oh, you know what? Last week, I was about to do a Florida story, but we did that other Florida story, so I kind of put it on hold. But it was about the face-eating zombie.
Oh, bath
the
salts.
bath salts.
The guy,
Yes.
the guy actually gnawed on the victim was a homeless man, and he gnawed on his face for 75 minutes,
Oh, that's a long time.
just gnawing on his face. And they were both found naked. I did the whole story. I researched it and everything, and I was like, I don't know why I didn't do it.
We're gonna save that for next week.
He just fucking gnawing on his face. You know, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Anyway, the guy's still alive. He looks fucking...
Like someone ate his face off?
Yeah, basically like someone ate his face off,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Worse than the lady that was attacked by the chimpanzee?
Oh, I don't know.
Kind of. I don't know, not really. So Chad Amato, the father, he was dead in the kitchen, shot twice in the head. And you saw the photo. There was a lot of blood. He was the only one killed in the kitchen, so there was a lot of blood. You saw some of the bullets that actually penetrated through his head and hit the cabinet. He was 59 years old. Cody, the one in scrubs in the gym, was 31 years old. He was shot below the eye in the doorway of the home gym and garage, and a handgun was lying feet away from his body. So, and police think that Margaret was shot first while seated at her desk. That was the first body that we saw, and it looked like she was working and had no idea it was coming. So,
Now, did the handgun that was found match, like the bullets that were found match the handgun that was found near the son's body?
yeah, that was a murder weapon. Yeah, that murder weapon was actually stolen, and it was his friend's murder weapon. I'll just go ahead and get the gun out the way right now. The gun was a Jericho IWI 941 handgun. It was borrowed by, I shouldn't say borrowed. It was stolen from a really good friend of the Amatos. His name was Blake Turpin. He reported it missing in June, which was about 5 months before this triple homicide happened. So police get in the home, and what it looks like is Cody, the 31-year-old nurse, had shot the mother, shot the father twice in the head, and then shot himself. And that's why he looked all curled up, and then the gun was pretty close to his body. So all three bodies lay there, and from initial appearances, it was a murder-suicide. Double murder-suicide, yeah. But obviously that's not the case. There's more to it than that. And you want to take any guesses of who would do this?
Well, you did say earlier that it was about how a woman can ruin a life.
Oh.
Yeah, but a woman didn't come in here and shoot all three of these people.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, she would miss every shot.
But did a woman come between some family members,
shit.
perhaps?
was there an affair?
All right, like I said, this is 2112 Sultan Circle. Deputy Todd Moderson arrived at 9 a.m. on January 25th. This is 2019. He came to the house. He was the first one to see the bodies because co-workers reported that Cody Amato didn't show up for work. He works at the Orlando Regional Medical Center. His car was still in the driveway. So this home right here, you have three people. Well, actually, there's four that live in the same home. You have Cody, Chad, which is the father, Margaret, which is the mother, and I say Cody, he is the middle son, and then you have Grant, which is the youngest son. They all live in here. Grant wasn't at the home at the time, or so he said. I'm just kidding. I mean, he really did kill all these people. Yeah, he's the one that killed them. Okay, I probably shouldn't have just gave that away.
No,
he didn't kill him. Well, he did, but... All right, forget I said that.
I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening.
I missed it.
Okay.
There was a lot of margaritas that occurred at lunch.
Yeah.
Let's go through Cody's phone timeline first.
Okay.
And try to get a good picture of what happened. Because this is exactly what Geraldine... I've never heard that name before. Geraldine? Geraldine, this is exactly what Geraldine Blay did. She is the forensic investigator. She's the one that recovers the computer files, the thumb drives, the phone. She knew a lot. I didn't know you can know all this stuff, but when it comes to the cell phones, an iPhone, for example, as you'll see here in a second, she can tell when the exact second an iPhone is plugged in to charge, when it's taken off the charger, when someone goes to the settings, like all this stuff is stored, I guess, in the iPhone. All this,
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like if someone takes the phone off the charger at a certain time, she knows the exact second of it.
I didn't know you could find that out.
No, I didn't know either. I guess that information is stored in the iPhone, I imagine.
And I wonder if that plays a role in why Apple didn't want to unlock anything for anyone. Remember when the San Bernardino shooters happened and they didn't want to unlock the iPhone?
That's good that they didn't want to unlock it.
No, I know it's
number one. Tim Cook said, all right, so the FBI came out. We're sidetracking a little bit because I really want to say this. The FBI came out with the San Bernardino shooters and said, Apple needs to give us access to open this iPhone. Then Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, came out and said, okay, number one, you guys never even came to us to even ask that. So you're blasting us out like we're not going to do it, and you never even asked us. Okay, number two, even if you did ask us, fuck off, because if we let you open this iPhone, that compromises everyone else's iPhone in the world, because now there's a back door that's public and everyone can access anyone's iPhone. I don't care what's on there. We're not letting you in there. And I believe that was the right call.
This case is not about one phone. This case is about the future. What is at stake here is, can the government compel Apple to write software that we believe would make hundreds of millions of customers vulnerable around the world, including the U.S.?
Mm-hmm.
That was just my opinion. I think Tim Cook solved that pretty well.
I wouldn't disagree.
Wait, so are we saying, so is this a setup or not?
So Geraldine Blay, the forensic investigator, recovered the computer files from the home. And there was, let's just say, a thumb drive with a lot of explicit pictures. This is from Cody's iPhone.
Okay.
January 24th at 4:41 p.m., he was listening to Sean Hannity and driving from work. Actually, excuse me, I put Chad's here. I think this is the dad's iPhone. I know I wrote that for a reason, so it might be the dad's, Chad's. Chad is the father, Cody. It just seems like the same. Chad, this is from Chad's iPhone.
I was gonna say, I mean, I'm not judging, but it would seem more like a dad thing to listen to Sean Hannity.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A kid.
Yeah, I put Chad's iPhone. So this is the timeline from Chad's iPhone and the forensic investigator Geraldine Blay discovered the timeline here. January 24th, the murder day, at 4:41. He was listening to Sean Hannity and driving from work. At 5:25 p.m., he walked into his home, and right after that, he was shot dead. So the mother was probably most likely already dead, I would imagine. The next time the phone was unlocked, so the investigator can tell when it was unlocked, was at 5:52. So the investigator can tell when he unplugs his phone from the car, like the exact second. So then she maps out, well, the phone tells, records that Chad had taken 67 steps exactly to get to the door. This is how accurate it is. 67 steps. And at exactly 5:25, he walks into his home. Okay. And that is when he's most likely shot dead right at the kitchen, which is close to the door. And that's what the phone says, the data from the phone. The next time the phone was unlocked was at 5:52 p.m. So he walks in at 5:25 p.m. and it was unlocked at 5:52 p.m.
So less than half an hour.
Yeah, so this was right after. Now, somebody had at 5:52, and it wasn't Chad because he's dead, had unlocked the preferences and took the phone off lock mode. You know how you can do that in preferences? And at 9 p.m., there were 2 incoming calls from Cody, which were deleted. So Cody was the killer, right?
It seems that way.
allegedly.
The double homicide / suicide. So Cody calls his father at 9 p.m. Obviously, the father doesn't pick up. He's been dead for 4 hours. And both of these calls were deleted. So the forensic investigator knows that the calls were deleted. I guess you can find that through phone records. But still, it's pretty impressive that she did all this. Anyway, so obviously, why would he call his own dad that he just murdered?
To make it seem like he had an alibi, and like, why would he be calling his dad if he knew his dad was dead?
At 11:28 p.m., someone Googled on Chad's iPhone, the father's. Now this someone could not access Cody's iPhone because he did not know the password, but he did know the password to his dad's phone, or maybe there wasn't a password. I'm not sure. I guess there was a password. I don't know. But anyway, someone at 11:28 p.m. Googled on the father's iPhone, quote, how to wipe iPhone without passcode, end quote. So you guys obviously know that he didn't do this.
Doesn't seem like it to me.
Also, looking at Cody's phone, so Cody probably came home around 9:30, shot dead. Right. Cody's phone was what?
But do we know confirmed like the timestamps of the dad and the mom's death? Like roughly was it at 5:25 when they came home?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The dad walked into the home at 5:25, and at 5:52,
he was dead.
He was dead because someone unlocked his phone and took the phone off lock mode.
Okay.
So he's obviously dead then. So the mother,
but Cody didn't
the mother
come home.
was dead first. The mother was home by herself at the computer. Someone walked up right behind her and blat in the head.
And we think Cody came home around 9.
Well, he called his father at 9 p.m. sharp. So he came home after that, and then he was obviously dead. Someone shot him too. So someone was in the house.
Or he shot himself.
I mean, he was at work.
I'm just saying this. Does he have an alibi of him being at work until 9?
Well, he doesn't need an alibi. He's dead. I mean, he doesn't need an alibi. He's fucking dead.
But
I mean,
for killing his parents.
He was at his
himself.
place of work.
Yeah, he was at his place of work.
Okay.
Yeah, so whoever did this had spent the entire time in the house waiting for Cody to come home.
So this is someone who is ultimately wanting to get after Cody.
Or
hurt
just the whole family.
Yeah.
A thumb drive from Cody's computer was connected to the younger brother who wasn't home. So he says he's the killer. Fuck, I shouldn't have said that. I'm just kidding. He's not. He is. He's not.
Allegedly. I don't know.
A thumb drive was pulled from Cody's computer, connected to the younger brother's. His name is Grant Amato. It was connected to his computer at 11:32 p.m. on the night of the killings. This was after all the family members were killed. Now, 7 minutes later, so 11:32 plus 7 is what, Jen? 11:39. Very good. Cody Amato's iPhone was connected to Grant's computer, the youngest brother, but whoever tried to unlock it didn't know the password. You know, when you plug in your iPhone to your computer and it says, do you trust this device or whatever? So when you press yes, it makes you unlock the phone. And if you don't know the password, then you're just fucked. At 11:42, the phone was put into recovery mode. According to Geraldine, someone was trying to wipe that phone, Cody's phone. Okay.
What could be on the phone?
This is fucked. Everyone is dead. Everyone in the house is dead.
Except Grant.
Okay, you guys are... All right, let me just spoil the beans here. Grant killed everyone.
Right.
Okay, you guys understand that, right?
I was guessing that based on the placement of that gun.
Because I was going to ask
and I said that
many...
like 7 times, too.
No, I mean...
I was going to
aside from
ask
that.
how many siblings, like how many children were there if Cody was the only child. Because I thought I saw 2 people in the picture by the lady.
No, there's 3.
Oh.
Grant's the youngest, Cody, and then the other one, Jason. Jason was not home. He didn't live in the home. Obviously, Grant, the youngest brother, murdered his entire family.
What is it with these people murdering their families?
And I kind of spoiled the beans. It's because of a woman. But what I wanted to say, that this was fucked. Remember when I said this is fucked?
Yes.
But I had to tell you that Grant was the killer? Mm-hmm. Because this is fucked. All right. Everyone's dead for over 6 hours now.
This is fucked.
This is the most fucked up thing about this case. At 12:08
a.m.
p.m. or a.m. 12:08 a.m. Yeah, you're right. At 12:08, USAA, you know, the bank,
The insurance company.
Bank, and he was using it as a bank.
Oh,
the father, that was his bank account. The USA account was accessed on the father's phone. And you're like, that's not that fucked. However, to access the app on the phone,
he used a thumbprint.
It required a thumbprint. So the son takes the dad's phone over to the dad's dead body and puts his thumb on the fucking thing.
That's
the most fucked up thing I've ever heard.
That's pretty fucked up.
This is all over a woman. Fuck.
We haven't gotten to the woman part.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, fuck.
They also noticed, the police actually noticed this before the forensic lady figured out all the timelines. Because, well, how do you think they would notice this? How do you think they would know this without looking at the phones? Like that, the thumb was used...
blood?
To access the account. Before they did the forensic thing.
If there was money withdrawn after the time of death?
No, just looking at the crime scene. No computers or anything.
What, did it show like the arm was moved?
The father's right index finger was, quote, less bloody than the others, end quote. So, obviously, not only did the son, Grant, take his father's phone over there and pull up his now decomposing arm and finger, put it on the little finger ID, but he also had to wipe it off. He had to wipe the finger off.
Let me just like...
That is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard.
That bad.
That is the fucked up thing. Oh my God. That is
bad.
Fucked. That's fucked.
That's so impersonal. Like, to do that to your own father and be like, hang on.
Jesus, fuck. All right, let's just get on to this woman.
Yeah. Who's making him do this?
Yeah.
Making him.
What do you think she looks like?
She takes off her clothes for money.
I'm going to pull up her job. She's her own business owner.
Okay.
An entrepreneur.
She's
Self-employed?
She's an entrepreneur, yeah. So I'll put the link to her business here
Not still operating, I'm assuming.
No, it is. It is.
No.
It is.
Let's call it.
Okay, you can call it, but you got to pull out your wallet. You got to pull out your wallet to buy tokens.
Oh.
This is her business right here. Now, I found her. She actually changed her name. Her new name is Addie Sweet.
Not torture you?
Uh-huh. And this is her.
Oh, Bob, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is not being like a sexual beast or something. This is like being naked, doing things with myself in front of thousands of people online. This is completely different. Doing things with somebody in bed has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Go explain that to my grandma. No, grandma, it is just the same. I'm all in my bed. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in my bed. The only difference is that I don't have a man or something. I have a lot of guys because just one is just boring, and that's why I have a lot of guys and I get naked in front of them.
Addie Sweet. That's her new name. Oh, shit. This is her.
Oh, God.
Here's her with a penis in her mouth.
A dildo.
A dildo, sorry. The quality's pretty good.
It's very professional.
Yeah. She's sucking a wiener. Jen, what country do you think she's from?
Didn't you tell us? Ew, baby.
I don't want to.
All right, this is her real name. Her real name is Silviya Ventsislavova. Ventsislavova.
Silviya Ventsislavova.
She is a Bulgarian cam model, and she's fucking expensive too. Like for wait, let me see. I wrote it down somewhere. Because, like, I don't know, with my research, my fucking card kept getting declined. So, but so she actually changed her name. That's her new name.
Torture You is her new name?
No, Addie Sweet
Oh.
is her new name. But her real name is Silviya Vent, V-E-N-T, Sis, S-I-S, La, L-A, Vova, V-O-V-A.
Silviya Ventsislavova.
Now, she's in fucking Bulgaria. She's never been to the United States.
Oh, okay. So she's not like living in this area.
But she is the reason that this guy killed his entire family.
Oh, poor baby. I'm so sorry.
That's it? That's all she has to say?
Yeah, that's all she had to say. Because she said that, what you just heard, because the U.S. Embassy was trying to contact the Bulgarian embassy and have her, testify with any information or anything. And she said, fuck no. Which, I mean, she had nothing to do with the murder.
So he purchased her web services online and she offered him additional things for more money?
Or does she have like no idea who he is because she just does this for anyone who watches her videos? Or does she have any relationship with him at all?
All right, Grant was arrested at the DoubleTree by Hilton near UCF, and they let him talk for hours, and he never once asked about his family. Even today, still today, even though he's in prison, he still denies doing this. However, they quickly found out that he had an addiction to this woman. She is a Bulgarian cam model, and she's very expensive. Well, I don't know how much tokens are. I really didn't look this shit up, but I know it's like 500. Well, actually, I did write it down somewhere. Let me see. It was quite expensive. Yeah. Grant would buy 5,000 tokens at a time for $600 each. So if you go back to her site, we're not going to look at the boobies.
Wait,
but
$600 per token or $600 for 5,000 tokens?
For 5,000. But go back to this and you can see the price of her shows. Yeah, 900 tokens. These are just videos. So this is a 30-minute video for 700 tokens. Okay? So he was spending he would buy 5,000 tokens at a time. So that would give him about 6 or 7 videos. And she does multiple videos a day. This one video is 1,300 tokens. So for $600, he bought 5,000 tokens at a time. And he would spend them on these shows. Now, she's a cam model, so she does dildos and stuff. But he was obsessed. And he wasn't rich enough to fund this. In fact, he was also a nurse. In 2018, in June, when everything started going downhill, Grant failed out of the anesthesiology for nurses school, and he was suspended from his nursing job at Advent Health in Orlando for stealing and improperly administering medication to a patient.
Sounds like Dirty John.
Look at this guy. This is how bad it is. This will explain the whole fucking case to you right here. This is the obsession. Okay. The whole time he is stealing money from his father. Okay. And he is stealing this money and he is spending it on this Bulgarian cam girl. You know, I've been to Bulgaria, man. I'm telling you. Them girls are nasty. Like, I would never fucking...
It's interesting. She puts in her profile that she's from Budapest.
Yeah, because a bunch of people tried to find her.
Oh.
You know, and they're not as savvy as me with the computer. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong, obviously. I'm just saying, she didn't come over here and kill anyone.
Right.
I think it's... did you read this last sentence in her profile?
Honestly, she didn't even give...
Spending time with my friends and fighting new ones while I am killing you all... And you frequently are killing me in the nicest possible way. You think she knows what she's doing there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's scandalous as fuck, but she can't be held responsible.
Your computer's full of, like, viruses and bugs now.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Like that time we tried to watch that movie.
Dude, that shit has stayed up there. Oh, you're not seeing this. Oh, you can't see that. No, but this thing fucking, there's a suspicious connection block that has been up there since I started this story. Yeah, this. And it will not let me click it off. Or it does. It comes right back. Look. It comes right.
Oh, boy, you're
It comes right back.
Your computer has the virus. Your computer has the HIV.
Oh, shit. It just keeps fucking coming right back. Let me see. This is I want to show you this video. It's fucking crazy. Oh, this is it. This is Grant Amato. This is him right here. Now, he was telling this girl, Silviya Ventsislavova, that he was rich and he would fake all these photos of him. Like, he would Photoshop himself like in a nice car and with a golden chain with the word G unit on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
G unit.
Trying to convince this girl that he is rich. But he's not rich. He's stealing all the money. He's a nurse. He's not rich. He doesn't make any money.
Nurses make pretty decent money. Not as much as they should.
Well, not when you get fired from your job.
All right, Silvia. Look at me. I am outside going to check the mail. And I'm asking you if you can please, pretty please, send me one of your videos. I love it so much when you just send them to me. Yeah, I don't like buying your stuff. It makes me feel weird. Could you please send me one, though?
Okay, Silvia.
All right, Silvia, look at me.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I promise I know you may think I'm really fucking desperate right now, but I'm not. I'm rich.
I'm hugely desperate. Oh, my God.
That was so fucking creepy.
That was
Silvia, please send me your videos. Now, this woman is sending these videos to probably hundreds of customers. Like, I was looking, man, this woman is making bank. I was like, fuck, man, would people buy my shit? But she didn't give a fuck about this guy. And he's begging her, please send me the videos. Please, I need them.
And she probably sends the same video to every person who asks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these videos are, it's 5,000 tokens at $600 each, and a video is like 1,000 tokens. What is that? Like, it's like $100 a video. Shit. I mean, fuck, dude. There's something called Pornhub.com. That shit's fucking free nowadays, motherfucker. What the fuck? Why are you still paying for porn?
Because they like that it's like for them. I don't know.
That's fucking crazy, man. But anyway, this is supposed to be a short story, but in June 2018, Grant Amato, that was him, failed out of anesthesiology school. He was fired from his nursing job in Orlando for stealing meds. And now he's jobless and depressed and at his home. He starts gaming. Now this is a new development. The murder happened in 2019. June 2018, he was fired. Didn't know who Silviya Ventsislavova was. Silvia Kornikovia was.
Cornucopia.
Now he's fired. He's jobless and depressed. He starts gaming and live streaming on Twitch. And this is his reasoning for borrowing money. In total, he spent over $200,000 on Silvia Putin's videos.
$200,000.
$200,000. I keep getting this suspicious connection block on my computer. Fucking my computer's fucked. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sylvia. Fucking you owe me a new computer.
I'm very switcheroo.
Sylvia, he spent $200,000 on Sylvia alone.
That's amazing.
I know, dude.
Can you imagine what she's able to buy in fucking
This is
Bulgaria?
one person. I know, in Bulgaria. she
is a bajillionaire.
fucking owns Bulgaria, man. This
She's
is one
actually
person.
the first lady or something.
This is one person, Grant, buying her stuff. So if she's got 1,000 other people doing this, I'm saying fuck this podcast and shit. I'll show my wiener. I don't give a fuck, dude. That's some big money right there. I mean, I was literally thinking about it. Like, will people pay for my wiener videos? I'll send them. Anyway, in June of 2018, he's jobless and depressed. He starts gaming on Twitch, which I didn't know it costs money to do this. Or I guess if you want to promote yourself. But he was all depressed from not having a job. And he meets this girl, Silvia, from Bulgaria. She is on this free cam. Well, it's not free. It's free to watch or something like that. But then you have to tip. I don't know how free it is. It's not this site, right? Oh, maybe it is this site. It was another site that she was on. This is her new one. Obviously, she doesn't have her photos everywhere where you can see who she is. It was another site that he meets her at. And he starts spending thousands of his own money, and then he starts taking it from his dad. And when his dad asked him, he says, I'm using it to promote myself on Twitch, and the return on investment will be good or something. So now remember when I told you that Margaret was a horse trainer?
Yeah.
Now apparently the family, Margaret and Chad, the mother and father, were very well respected in the neighborhood. Very well respected. The mother had a heart of gold. A little bit about, and this ties into what I'm going to say, but she had a brown coated former racehorse named Lady. That was the one that kept coming to her house. She would actually be bucked a lot. Like, a horse kicks you right in the face.
Oh.
But she just kept going and going and going. And eventually this horse and her, they became real close, which is really sweet because she's not a horse trainer. She just really wanted to help this starving horse, right?
Aww.
Now, Lady died.
Oh.
And Margaret became depressed. And this is important is what I'm trying to get to. They were in the stable of Miracle Lane, owned by a Sherry Brabenek. And she said that Margaret, after Lady died, was really depressed. And she confided to her that her youngest son had stolen a lot of money from the family. So, and days after she confided that, she was dead.
Wow.
The family was really... they weren't rich, but they were doing well. And they were really good at their finances. Everything documented. I mean, you saw the mother at the desk.
Yeah.
Literally doing spreadsheets, everything else. There were hundreds of files documented by the family showing all their finances that pointed to the son stealing money. And at the time, this is how much they loved their children. The family actually knew it was about this model, Silviya. The mother was actively trying to break them up, if that's a thing. Guys, 100%, Silviya did not or does not give two fucks about this guy. Okay, these cam models just say what they want to say to get money, I guess. I mean, it's their business, dude. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, the mother was trying to break the son out of this obsession, and that the documents actually show that the complete family knew about this and forgave him of the theft. Not only forgave him for it, but they were trying to legally get the charges and consequences dropped for their son.
Wow.
Because he was in some deep shit, stealing $200,000. You know what I'm saying? That's some deep shit.
Yeah.
They were actually trying to help him move past this. And the mother was trying to get him away from this girl, Silviya. And that's when I guess he just flipped because no more money. He couldn't access his accounts. He didn't have any tokens. And that was the video you saw. This is before the murder, but please, 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 I don't like buying your videos. It makes me look creepy. Basically, my mom's not giving me any more token money. I need you to send me videos. That's fucking desperate.
Yeah.
So if you're in the house, you don't have a job, and you already fucked your whole family up by stealing all their money. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Wow.
The brother, Jason, the one that's still alive, he said, no, he didn't live in the home. He said, quote, "I'm going to pray for you, brother." That's what he told Grant. "Because I can't pray for mom, dad, or Cody anymore." End quote. Pretty.
Jeez. That's
Now,
awful.
Yeah. So, let me see. He actually told the police, and I'll put the interview up there and everything. It's basically him denying everything. But he says, quote, "I've been getting blamed for the last half a year for everything, and I've been trying to move forward into a positive direction. And then every day I'm reminded of all the trouble that I had caused. And then I keep being told the same thing over and over again, that there's nothing I can do to change it." So I guess he decided to,
I mean, I don't feel sorry for him.
No.
No. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. So he spent hours in the interrogation room. I mean, dude, he was obsessed with this model. Like, seriously, dangerously obsessed. He killed his entire family for this model. It's just insane to me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. What do you guys think? I know it's kind of short. There's a lot more to it, but I'm not going into all this stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't think it was worth it. I hope he realizes that it wasn't.
No, it's not worth it.
So he is life in prison sentence?
Yeah, life in prison. They spared him the death penalty, which I don't think they should. Because going back, I mean, dude, he shoots his dad and then wipes his bloody finger off and uses it to access his bank. Why the fuck do you think he went to his bank?
And he tried to make it look like his brother shot him.
Let me ask you, now that you know about the cam model story, take a guess why he accessed that bank in the first place.
To get more money.
To get fucking token money. He wanted to get token money to watch a video while his fucking dead family members littered the house. That's fucked.
Yeah,
that's fucked, man. That's fucked.
Yeah, that's bad.
Anyway, there's a lot more to the story, but it's Thursday, so I'm not trying to get into it. But I'll put a bunch of stuff on talkmore.com. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Fucking crazy, man. Stay away from them cam models. I mean, porn's free nowadays. You don't have to buy tokens. Trust me. Pornhub.com, motherfucker. You don't have to buy tokens. That shit's free. You put an ad blocker on there, you don't have to look at ads. Oh, the penis enlarging ads. I used to put those on there. Gain 70 inches in a night. What the fuck? Anyway.
Oh my God.
Anyway, that was a crazy story.
Yeah, that was.
This Talk More to Me. My name is John. Until next time, good night, you lovely, lovely people.